Hello, my name is Karen Dean.
And I'm Sam Humphrey.
And together Sam and I have written a book, and it's called Coaching Stories, Flowing and Falling of Being a Coach.
So I'm going to talk to you about the intent of the book, because we put a lot of thought into what the intent was, and it drove how we went about writing it as well. So both of us have been coaching for years, and we have tried to soak up as much as we possibly can about our profession. We've read hundreds of books between us and have noticed that there is a gap. Lots of coaching books cover how to coach, models, frameworks, all of which are fantastic, but they're how-to books. There's lots of academic books which cover some of the research, and again, it's fantastic that there's some empirical evidence about our profession, and we think that's great. What was conspicuous by its absence, however, is a book about being a coach. And as that is at the essence of what we do as coaches, we thought it important to talk about it. Craig Revel-Horwood very kindly agreed to write the foreword, because he could see that even as a professional dancer, mastering your skills, your technique and your ability to be flexible and to dance and to choreograph was important, but so was being a dancer. And that part of the book really resonated for him. In order for us to pull the book together, we needed some form of structure. Fortunately, Karen had one that she had prepared earlier, which is called the Exceptional Achievement Model. So Karen's going to talk you through that and how we used it to frame the whole book.
Thanks, Sam. So, in 1993, I found myself as the executive coach to a significant cruise fleet of 5 ships at the time. And for 8 years, I was away at sea, up to 80 days throughout. And in that time of delivering the contract, I worked for over 3,500 hours of coaching with about 750 clients. You can imagine that at that time I was exposed to a tremendous amount of information, of themes, of patterns, of progression of coaching, how I responded to the clients and also how the clients responded to me. And I was able to then stand back from that time and notice what were the significant themes. And that's given us a framework around which we've written this book. It begins with setting out, doing, integrating, and being a coach. And within those 4 sections, we're sharing 12 themed stories. Examples of those would be commitment, confidence, creativity, maturity, purpose, fulfillment. And we certainly hope that the progression from naivety to mastery that we've set out in sharing our stories of when we were truly flying and equally when we were deeply vulnerable resonate for you. We're convinced that you will have found yourself in some of the situations that we describe, and therefore we hope they support you in gaining insight, learning and continuing to grow as a coach.